It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime here, and it's lunchtime. What's up, CR? It's lunchtime, man. Lunch. I think it's like 1:38 Eastern Standard Time, 12:38 Central Standard Time, 11:38 Mountain Standard Time, 9:38. Ooh, it ain't lunchtime quite on the west side. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, it's not lunchtime. It's lunchtime here, man. I'm trying to see. Twitter been really fucking with my shit. Like, really won't let me bring mics. I gotta record it, so I tried to play back my own recording, and it was like I didn't say nothing the whole time. Like, this shit is like this shadow ban shit. I don't even. That's what I'm trying to figure out how not to use hashtags to even bring up shit. Let me see if I can bring you up, CR. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, we look like we may be good. Might be. This will be my first space I've been able to have in a long time. It's yeah. I made sure I didn't turn on my Wi-Fi, so if I had to leave the house, yeah, okay. I got a little time. I'm just man, like I said, it's lunchtime at high school, man, cause it's school's supposed to be out. We ain't supposed to be in school no more. We supposed to been stop teaching people the tethers and all that. Like we supposed to be working, and it be seeming like it's more or less um who said, he said, she, we, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm not understanding what this all about. Hold on, phone call. So I mean, I'm just having a space. I'm not in here to do nothing but chill. Like I said, I wanted to kind of talk about. I got my reparations. Um, but see, I don't even want to put that in the title because like crazy, like people don't. I can't even get the space up that way. But anyway, what's up outside? See you here. You know we got that meeting Saturday. It's gonna be at a church this time. The next task force hearing. So I got, of course, I've been working on. That's my homework. See, I go to class. That's my homework. If I am in school, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to. I'm creating good statements on code, so they know where we coming from. Like that's my homework. So it seemed like it's been lunchtime for some other people, but nah, I gotta turn in a paper Saturday. You know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm on. So they because this is like California. I'm sorry, family. They caught y'all with y'all pants down a little bit out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's why they got it was so much infiltration on their task force, and then towards the end, the family really did try to get the motion and awareness towards the end, but it was kind of too far gone. Well, see, I'm it's not like that here. I was there before watching as they was putting the people on there. Even though I didn't have no control over the people they put on the commission or nothing like that, I still was able to. I even tried to put in an application like how many people that was out there that's in California was doing all of that type of work. So at the end of the day, they not finna get us hurt. You know what I'm saying? Cause there is some ADOS people showed up to the last one, and they talking about they want to start a chapter here. I'm like, no, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm like literally this the fucking gateway city, the Archer, and I'm gatekeeping this shit for real. And I can thank the family for helping me catch up because I was on to some other shit, scholarship, trying to do other things before I really started focusing in on reparations and how close we is. I didn't. I was. I ain't young. I'm about to be 45 next month. I kind of thought like we had that day had passed, but then I saw that nah, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, my fever is to a fever pitch. Like I envision my grandson. I got both my grandsons. One finna be 5, and the other finna be 3. Before they graduate high school, I want them cashing a check. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of discussion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what I'm gonna do with it or this and that because I'm gonna put into them to do what's supposed to be done. So that's what I'm saying. All this like going that like people that's big people that's really been doing work. The people that's doing the work do not need to go at each other. Period. 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 That's really it. The trolls and shit, that's what they for. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that ain't standing on shit. Like, and then we've been calling other people out that's just trying to jump into the work late. You know what I'm saying? Like the NOI, I wouldn't say they were jumping into the work late because they're trying to buzzword me for that. No, that's not the case. But on the front that we fighting with the new energy now, they still not kind of with it now. You know what I'm saying? And no knock on them, much respect to them, like I said, but it's a different type of beast and animal when we fighting. And see, like my Juneteenth was off cold as fuck. As far as what my congresswoman did, I had to hit her on the timeline. See, I'd rather go talk to my congressman and talk to her on her timeline and people in my politicians because I at mine. I don't just at troll. I don't even at people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's where the fight is. Like she had all Juneteenth, yellow, red, and green and black. You know what I'm saying? And then that's she stamped her name on it. So after she stamped her name on it, shit, I quit. I told quote tweeted her on the time, and I'm put. I don't know if I want to even try to tweet because the way Twitter be acting. If I try to go out and tweet or put something in the jumbotron, it'll mess me up or something because I want to get this build off a little bit. So anyway, I added her that the whole Census Bureau has the red, white, and blue, the flag, the one Charles got. That's what the Census Bureau put out on Juneteenth. But my senator, she run around with Pan African colors. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is dead serious to me. Like motherfuckers be like kind of like I just because I don't be cooking on them all the time, and you know what I'm saying like that. I didn't forgot about them and nothing like that. Nah, I can't forget about these motherfuckers. Every time I walk out the door, and I see our people being food every day, in all my black owned establishments that I frequent, was in on the walls. You know what I'm saying? My favorite ice cream shop up the street from my house, they have little meetings. I'm not I can't even approach them with it, you know what I'm saying, with this energy because it's gonna automatically come negative and they've been doing work for so long and I've seen them in there with talking about what they're gonna do for Juneteenth and they all got they African garb and stuff fully in. They not fully into the Pan African experience. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is real for me here. That's not no game. And then like I said, I'm glad and I'm searching, and that's why I said I gotta be on guard. I ain't seen none show up to the reparations hearing, and this will be our third one, and I'm waiting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's because with the bomb I'm finna hit them with this Saturday. Well, I shouldn't say that bomb. I'm talking about a bomb speech. The speech I'm gonna hit them with Saturday. It's gonna be another one submitted to the city, on to the you know what I'm saying? Because I'm making the bill to get this shit right. I'm in that Evanston, Illinois bullshit. I make sure I catch that shit coming, all of that. So you know what I'm saying? Not the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't galvanize us. We look weak. We look weak if the people that's really doing something can't get along. That look weak as hell. Like if a motherfucker coming at you and ain't doing shit, first off, most of the time them people can't talk. But then if you go at them, that's like cannon fodder. You know what I'm saying? That's like cannon fodder. Like it's levels to the shit, man. But at the long story to the short, man, I just want to have a little lunchtime session. Let everybody sitting at the end. Basically, we at the lunch table. You know what I'm saying? It's high school. I'm seeing high school stuff. So we will. Anybody had want to have something to say? Everything on the table. Here you go, Kush. Hold on 1 second. Uh, okay.
Hey y'all.
What's up? What's up? You came to the lunch table. You came to the lunch room. I mean, you came to the lunch room. It's
Yeah,
lunchtime where I'm at. You at lunch? You at lunch?
yeah, basically. Yeah, I got something to say. Hey, listen, whoever over here serving this lunch pizza, you are disrespectful. Shit, y'all need to add some seasoning to this damn lunch pizza. Can't do this shit. Lunch table's horrible. That's all I have to say. Shout out to everybody in the room. Hey, last one, laugh. What's up? Gumbo and CR and everybody in the room.
Yeah, so like I said, I was just having a little just talking about really just kind of like a pre it's today Wednesday, just like a little prequel to what I'm giving a little small preview about what I'm gonna talk about Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll be kind of quiet for the most part, but yeah, I want they tried to bring the bill that I'm about to bring last week, them eight those people, but they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? They was like that was like emotional and yeah, that like they didn't know how to do it. So I'm finna show them how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they did speak on lineage base, but they didn't know how to drive it home so the people on that panel understand so it can go into the record so when they make their thing, because at the end of the day, they gonna do what they want to do. We do know that, and that's not no defeatist mentality or no shit like that. That's just saying they gonna do what they want to do. But when they do what they want to do, and I stood on what I said, then when the things play out, I could just I'd be like, hey, I I did my best. You know what I'm saying? And I can hold them like, see, that's why we said you shouldn't be doing this. Nah, you shouldn't be taking no housing or nah, you shouldn't be trying to give us a cent because they already trying. This is what they're doing here in St. Louis. They're already trying to earmark the money by saying we have a crime problem. Of course, that's the first thing, but they're trying to even focus in even more on the youth. They're trying to say that the youth are out of control and they trying to blame it on the pandemic. Ain't that some shit? They trying to say that our kids got a lot of parentless families from the pandemic. A lot of young teenagers from the ages of like 16 to like 25 are in parentless houses now, barely can keeping up with themselves, and so they're going on the downtown streets and they go shooting up Airbnbs and this and this and that and that. That's what they try. That's the game they're trying to run down here. And then they're trying to say they need to build all the youth shelters. Well, they tore them all down. By the time my kids was just not getting up out of them, they was almost gone. My sons and them was playing in some of the last ones. They still got them, but they not they let all this shit go. Wasn't nowhere for the kids to go. Now they talking about they need somewhere to go. Well, y'all should have never took the shit in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And so the shit is crazy, man. So like all these what they trying to do with the money, like they gonna get this money because they still say we a lot of these cities is still sitting on this money. They still sit on this COVID money. A lot of them, like people, I think we don't. It's so far removed from us, we don't still take it seriously. But a lot of them still sitting on that money because remember the budgets for cities be going like a year or two ahead. They know what they gonna spend and how they gonna spend it before it gets spent. They all and the government too. They are always working on the budget for not the present time, but the forward time. That's how government works. People gotta really, really know what they talking about. So all this money sitting around, and now they're trying to say our youth has a problem, and then they want to build up stuff that should have been here in the first place. When that same money could go to something actually into our pockets. Like fuck. Like it gets too simple. Like just give it to us. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, if I run down this and show who, hey, if you ain't getting your reparations because you can't prove shit, and that's how they giving the money out, then that's on you. Like, but they trying to give it a broad brush. We got that broad brush Pan African shit. Everybody loves the rainbow flag shit. We got that shit bad here. Like I got it bad here. Like that's the way the think tank is, and that's what they progressive. Like the little alderman down the street, him on his Twitter account. I follow all of these people on Twitter and watch them. I don't really watch them because they don't tweet because they politicians. They move different. You know what I'm saying? But they out there and they not coming in spaces. They not making spaces. But they around here doing off code shit as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That when the alderman that won the newest district, he was a former state representative. See, they got a formula here how they put our Boule and Coons into power. See, what they do is they run them up to the state government. They grow up here, or whatever. Then they run them up to the state government to be a representative or a senator or something like that. Then they'll run back down here and grab a city position for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll run up to mayor like he on the road to be our next mayor. You know what I'm saying? Because our mayor Tashara Jones kind of put him on. They all of them came out this Ferguson Mike Brown energy. This is all the energy. Corey Bush too. All of them came up out of this energy, and it seems to me that they was bought and sold. We already pretty much know that to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? So when we had our commissions hearing last month, last May, at the exact same time, he had another meeting about crime and so regardless of how anybody felt, he drew away people from. It could have been. I wish some white people had it came to that meeting. It was only one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wish all them white people that was in that meeting talking about crime, that was the room for the white supremacists right there. He was sitting up in the room. None of them came into that room. They don't want, because we already know they don't want us to talk about our money or getting it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he drew all of them away. He drew them away from fire, drew away from it. He should be bringing them to that. He should have been sitting there as a speaker or something. He's a fucking alderman. He was a real, but he Boule Democrat out, progressive out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit motherfuckers dealing with here. Real shit. Like this motherfucker, Corey Bush, all of them, they do not have the black American. I'm literally the only motherfucker, me and more the only people that's on black American business. Period. So all that, all yammering on timelines, just do your work and stop talking about old shit. For real. Shit should have been dead. People been cordial in spaces to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That's why I said this lunchtime. Like, anybody want to talk? We in the lunchroom. It's like it ain't quite lunchtime on the it ain't lunchtime on the fucking West Coast. Nah, breakfast was our first hour. They already had first hour. They already had first hour. Y'all, a lot of y'all went to first hour. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what class? Who said what the fuck? Classes on how to be messy and how to galvanize. That was first period. It's on my timeline. I'm not putting it in jumbotron because I might get zapped. So the clown. So now it's lunchtime because I got homework I've been working on. And I got an essay in the class, and I got something to do Saturday. So I'm just coming in here for lunch for a little minute to see what's the ruckus. Like, and I keep catching strays, and I'm explaining y'all my mentality on this Pan African shit. Got somebody running around talking about they gonna beat me into the ground. You don't know what type of words that mean. And I didn't even know that space, didn't care for that space, but I kept getting people who basically begged me to listen to it. I had to use somebody else's phone to listen to it because I really didn't give a fuck. But motherfuckers saying they gonna beat me to the ground, and we supposed to be doing the work. What is you beating into the ground, homeboy? For real? Just got finished doing articles for Pan Africanists for years. And now you over here, but you ain't put out nan article. You ain't you just on here causing dissension. You're the exact what you are, the minister of propaganda and agitation. He held that post and he never gave up his name, and his name was Executive Officer Sankofa. And I brought him in as a partner, wanted to help him with the pull-ups, and he did exactly what agents do. Whoever bring him in, snake that person and take their place. And I didn't even think it was a place to be taken. Like, damn, niggas running around here doing that. So yeah, that's a. So I'm saying, like, it's drama, it's bullshit, it's drawn away from what the fuck I'm doing. But I'm so locked and loaded, and I'm really just like in rehearsal mode, and I'm doing some other shit that I just happen to go on my phone and start seeing motherfuckers, you know, yammering about how they gonna beat somebody down to beat something to the ground like the NOI. Like, damn, really? I'm on a level with the NOI? Really? I'm that. Oh, thank you. Shit. Thank you. Shit, I wish I did. And shit. We wouldn't be talking like this on here if I did. Silly ass shit. Like, what, like, for real? That's what we doing? Just do. I thought we had the mind your state thing going on, and it was working pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If people want to get with people from other states and work and coordinate like last year, that's great. You know, that's great. Everything's great. But those people that's doing that and people got with certain assignments and different classes they going to, just go to your class, teach your class, or teach your assignment, do your assignment, stick to the assignment. I understand the assignment. I'm starting to think a lot of motherfuckers don't. For real. Like it ain't that hard. I hate to be arrogant, but I didn't have to do a lot of homework in school. Still made good grades. This shit fucking real simple, man. I see like A-Dub, he down there. Shout out, he got shit going on. We all got shit going on. These fucking distractions, fucking submarines. Who gives a fuck if some motherfuckers fell down in the Titanic looking for some old shit? What y'all looking for? That big ass jewel, y'all fucking thieves? Is that what y'all on? Well, I don't know if they black or white, whatever, going down there. I hope Aquaman finds your ass. Shit. I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers, man. I'm mind on the mission, money on my mind. Fuck that. So like, I was surprised this motherfucking space popped off. Maybe it was from last night, but y'all, thank y'all for coming in here, man. I'm really just kind of being just chill for real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking in code for the family that know. I'm not shouting out only one specific name. I'm shouting out. And that's the minister of propaganda and agitation, XO St. Kofa. That's the only name y'all ever gonna hear me say. Everything else is family. Like I know how to deal with family. You know, so my grandmother had 16 brothers and sisters. She was 16, and both of my parents had six brothers and sisters. They were the sixth, and I got all of them cousins too. So do y'all not know these are and Black American lineage? All that man, come on. I don't see certain things in my own family, in my own life, in some of these people in these spaces, man. I see it all the time. I got people that's lightly touched in the head in my family. I got motherfuckers that's motherfucking geniuses and don't fuck with nobody. All kind of shit. Like, but they'll fuck with me. They'll come holler at me. They get I've been the central hub. Like they'll come, people that don't like each other come talk to me, and knowing I'm not finna run back and say shit and get the family all so up and make people pick sides and all that other shit. Like it always got to be somebody like that in the family. It's all these little character traits in the families. It's people that be needing their meds for real too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something, and your meds can be anything. We got different degrees of meds. We got weed, we got alcohol, we got the harder meds. I'm not gonna use those. We got and then we got the prescribed the we already know the vaccine that fucked people all the way up and shit. Man, do you know? I'm gonna get a little funny, a little personal, a little bit, man. Like y'all know me for a little bit. Y'all, like I said, I've been divorced for a few years, man. And the day scene from 20 years ago to now is so crazy. And this vaccine made it worse. These motherfuckers made it worse. I'm talking about motherfuckers really be like, that's part of like who you been with. You vaxxed? Like nah. But yeah, yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad though, man. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. So I don't know. See, are you still there, man? See, he had Mike. I don't know. Can't hear me, but yeah, like I said.
Nah, I'm here, bro. I'm kind of on the move, man. I didn't got that call. She at the hospital. They about to induce her labor, so I'm in
Oh,
motion right now.
oh wow. See, look at that. You taking time to come in here, man, and listen, bro. I appreciate this. You really kind of spurred me to make the space when you had hollered at me and just was like, what? And I got added by something I can't see because I'm blocked. And then my phone was acting weird. I tried to just, like, I don't know. So, I'm just trying to see, and I'm not getting into nobody messy. That's what I'm saying. Like, but if I get my name called and I get people like, why you cool with him? I'm not cool with him. Like, if we a family, there's a difference between fence riding and being a family. You know what I'm saying? It's a real big difference. And see, that's another thing people don't be understanding. Sometimes you just not gonna just like, man, damn, I don't know how I can explain other than like you got a brother or a sister. Y'all don't just fuck with each other like at all. But y'all don't do nothing to each other. Like, god damn. And don't and leave and some shit like, man, this a personal touch on me. Okay, so when my pops died, I got divorced and all this shit happened at the same time. It's Tommy Brown, boom. So it's shit that happened between me, my mama, and my brother that we will never forgive each other for. We pissed about it. Every time we try to talk about it, it's never a resolution. All of that shit. So you know what? I told my mama, I was like, let's just not ever even talk about this stuff ever again. Let's not talk about how we felt. Let's just now just no. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know if y'all feel what I'm saying to her family. Like, some things just should be just better left just alone. Go move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then if you got somebody that's coming in that's seeming like that they came in late or all they doing is capitalizing or something like that, pay attention to that shit. Pay attention to that shit. What is they really bringing to the table and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that was just so fucked up. Like when St. Copa did his pull up in Baltimore, didn't nobody pull up with him, but him and Maroon OG. He had called me, and I was at work. I was at a job that I really couldn't be on the phone at. I could listen to the radio and shit, but I couldn't really talk because it was a workshop. You know what I'm saying? I go in there and I had to get him, Yaya, and Chef on the Chef. Yaya, and Chef was on the phone because he was about to just like, fuck it, I ain't nobody coming, he ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just finna just say, fuck it, no Baltimore pull up, boom. And it wasn't a point, like we always said from the beginning, it wasn't a point of how many people showed up, and then it was like just passing out stuff and this and all that. Well, anyway, I sat on the phone, and then we sat on the phone for like 30 minutes, getting on the phone like, yeah, well, this is what we'll do. We'll open up space, or yeah, this and that, like trying to figure out a way to make sure his shit went off. Well, Bruno G pulled up, it went off. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you know what I'm saying? I thought I'm thinking cool, and he running around doing all of these pull-ups unsuspectingly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. And then, like I said, this time, me and this man on the phone, and that's what I'm saying. I ain't doing no he say she say at my lunch table. I'm telling you what you said and what I said. And I don't say a lot because some shit is too hurtful or some shit don't need to come out or other shit some people will run with. So I just have to just hold that shit. And that's the reason why a lot of people keep me on block or whatever, because they know they worried about their conscience. And if I'm gonna say something that they know to be true, they don't want to be indicted in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, this man told me that he was a high-ranking official, that state minister of propaganda and agitation, and he held another. I don't remember that office in a militant group, but he left the militant group first, then came over to the Uhuru. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden they federally indicted, and you just jumped ship barely a year before. Maybe I'm just an old motherfucking paranoid person. Okay. I'd rather be paranoid than motherfucker let a motherfucker rock me to sleep. Shit. And if I'm wrong, then that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If he turns out to be the best black American advocate since Martin Luther King, that'd be great. But right now, I ain't fucking with you, dude. And the way you talking. And man, if I want to be messy, I could put a text message screenshot of him when me trying to settle it before he talked all that shit in that toxic femininity space the week. And you know what this nigga said? I ain't reading that, nigga. I said, all right. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying. We got a lot of people that don't endorse reading and running around the family, and that's you. Some people are instant and don't need to read, but I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that smart. So I've heard certain people say, I ain't read that book. I don't, yeah, I haven't read a lot of books, but I do got an audio book subscription. And I go to sleep and I be at work. And just like if I'm in spaces, I listen to that shit. I listen to a lot of fucking books. So if you want to call that book reading books, then I read a lot of fucking books. What's up? What's up, Eric? Like I said, what's up, y'all? It's lunchtime. Oh yeah, it's a time check time. It's a 2:08 because yeah, some at high school, some people take them late lunches. So it's 2:08 Eastern Standard Time. Well, no, 2:09 Eastern Standard Time, 1:09 Central Standard Time, 11:09 Mountain Standard Time, 10:09 Pacific Standard Time. Over on the West Coast, it's like first lunch on West Coast now. Come on, it's lunchroom. It's lunchtime. You know, we already had first period. Who attended clown class? Who said the what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now it's lunchtime. We just sitting there talking. I was just talking about anything and everything. It's recorded. CR had kind of reached out because last night he added me. I don't, and that's another thing that kind of I don't be getting added on timelines because I don't add people on timelines, and I don't. I troll like white supremacists and make memes and shit and try to post. Yeah, I see my shit. I be trying to post y'all all shit to keep y'all energized. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not sitting here talking about who, what the fuck, when the fuck, and then what the fuck. That shit is crazy, man. I got time, man. I got a little bit of time, man. And CR has a baby on the way. He, you know what I'm saying? I had him come in to test to make sure he can get a mic and anybody can get a mic. Anybody can get a mic. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get a mic. I'm not gonna roll mics. I don't want to put nobody on the spot. Nothing like that. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? And this my lunch table. You see, ain't nobody in here me. You know, everybody want to try to put people so close proximity to other people, and you know, we know what's going on with my brother Immortal and all of this stuff. And I'm like, he speak for himself. Everything he say, he make a timeline. I get it's on my timeline. I retweet it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is getting ridiculous though. We a lot of people look at us as people that's doing work, and if we doing work, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We can't be going at each other. And even if you're not posting people back channel conversations or text, but if you're talking about back channel stuff on the space, that's the same thing. I don't know about y'all. But if I talk to you about something in the back channel and then I open a space and talk about it, then that's also putting out back channel receipts. So when people say that they don't do that, they're lying. I even got a recording and y'all see what this is. And then look, I don't even like to address you, but the reason why is because y'all seen what I put on my timeline that I had to get somebody else's phone to hear St. Kofi get real tough talking about what he's going to beat into the ground. He don't want it. Like people be trying to talk me down, but like for real, I'm dead up serious. Like anybody, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to see me hit that bad, I'll be on Tariq time. I'll fluid you out. I'll get you flued out. I got it like that. This little dusty nigga got it like that. This old dusty nigga, whatever you want to call me, I got it like that. I'll let Twitter talk. You know what I'm saying? I'll let Twitter talk about what you beat into the ground. So what you want to beat ideologies into the ground? Well, you can't do that if you run or hide in spaces or you don't even talk to people and with whose number you got on back channel. You want to grandstand. You know what I'm saying? And I could be petty too. I play with the shit. I ain't finna be what you call it too vile, but I'm gonna tell the truth about you. Like, bro was sleeping with tethers and Pan Africans for 10 years. He said he came out of a relationship with one for 2 years. So he came straight clean about the opposing ideology, and now he's Superman the fuck over here. Come on, man. I didn't have people like he's too extra. Like that's what I say, like Saucy Santana shit. Like what the fuck, man? We ain't on that. All that extra aggressive, like I'm telling you, Marcel showed them up a lot of people with some shit, and motherfuckers want that. Man, he was an aberration. He was a fucking LeBron James. He something like ain't nobody ever gonna be able to smooth get a quarter ticket about the grassroots like he did ever again. Cause we not dumb. That's another thing. We not dumb. So I don't know, man. So yeah, so when he get to talking like that, man, and then he got his international headquarters to like, I ain't really pressed the issue because like I could be walking into a trap, going to holler at them, trying to tell them like what is up with this nigga or getting some information. He could be waiting for me to go in there. So man, I'm street for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this nigga own. You can't tell me you was up in Baltimore and then how he move around so much. He told me he act like he following the work and chasing the work. Well, if you following the work and chasing the work, why the fuck you just don't worry about you live in Florida, nigga? Ron DeSatan is down there. This nigga getting books pulled up out of your motherfucking schools. I mean, what the fuck is you worried about? People ain't nobody slandering nobody work. But the rah-rah shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit. Like I said, all I'm just trying to say, man, let all that old shit go. Man, let all that old shit go. But if people keep on calling my name and don't even silence this nigga and whoever in the back channel tell him stop, I'm gonna continue making memes on this nigga and it's gonna get worse. I'm just being light right now. I'm gonna get creative like the twins on his ass in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got time for that shit. Like I said, a nigga writing reparation speeches and shit. And ain't nigga using and everybody think it's easy. It's not easy. And when you really know what you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. So all kind of other shit be happening niggas in real fucking lives and shit. But hey, shout out to my son, man. His best friend, he got a spot on Yo Gotti shit. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put it on my timeline. He just played it for me last week. See, motherfuckers want to shout out names and clout chasing and try to be somebody. And that shit crazy, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just had this little space. I wasn't finna keep it open too long. Probably that's how they be rolling. I mean, like I said, I don't. If I want to come into a rah-rah space where we kicking in, blah, blah, I'll do that. And y'all know that. I'll come in there and speak about Third Coast Haters, but y'all do that. But, on the real tip, man, I just want us to be, as a family, look at the situations and what's getting and what's been going on and what's being said about certain people. And it's not cool when I've had times in my family where I stick up for someone and then they turn around and get mad at me because they don't like the way I did it or they didn't want me to do it at all or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, with a lot of the people we saying this family, or I know a lot of it's people on this app that do approach this as family. You know what I'm saying? And then it's people that don't. Heard, what's up, last one? You got it, last one. You got it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna address yeah I'm yeah I'm just gonna address a problem that I have. I'm not here to speak for nobody else. Hold on, I'm getting feedback. I'm gonna have to drop and come back.
You can do that. I got it. But yeah, I'm glad you was able to come up. I want somebody else to talk about it. I don't want me just to be a soliloquy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real though. So, like I said, everybody know because he can. I would love to hear what he had to say because I'm a very reasonable person. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like I said, this is a family thing, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a thing. This is from people, man. People don't even realize the amount of mental um damage that was happening from last year pulling us together like that. Like, that shit is scarred. Because it's hard work. You know what I'm saying? The amount of negativity that came just trying to do it, the people that tried to stop it before it started, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So You know, some things don't need to be keep opening up old scabs and old wounds and shit. But some things need to be talked about. Here we go, last one, got you. Yeah, you good.
All right, yeah. So what I was saying was, I'm just gonna speak to you about something that I have a problem with. I'm not speaking for nobody else. This ain't got shit to do with nobody, but last one left. You know what I'm saying? Queen Amadara Shakur. She disrespected. She's disrespected the pull-ups. She laughed at niggas. She made a stream about it. Made a, you know what I'm saying? Made a video about it and shit like that. Pretty much siding with the white media, you know, and they propaganda against us and shit like that, and you still retweeting this woman to this day. Now, when you keep mentioning family and we gotta do the work and all of that type of shit. Well, when I think of family, I think of loyalty, and that's just disloyal to me. The way you continue to share this lady's work like she's some type of pinnacle in the community and shit like that. Was she a fucking Pan African? And it seemed I'm not in here in defense of nobody. I don't know Sankofa personally, but you know, it seemed like the issue with the Pan Africanism that we all have. This issue with she's a fucking Pan African. So I'm trying to figure out like what's the deal with that? Because I mean, like, are you like do you know this lady personally or what? Because I had to unfollow you, bro. Like every day you sending this lady down my timeline. So I definitely had to unfollow you for that, man. And that's my gripe. That's my only gripe with this shit.
That's a great question because I think me and you had to chop that up because you had some questions and me you never had really chopped it up about Queen Shakur and the relationship and all this stuff like that. So the relationship with Queen Shakur, it really ties back to all the issues that we all deal with today with doxing and all of this stuff and people which because I'm a real person on her and like I met her, you know what I'm saying? And I knew her, she predates all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this work that I've done, I helped with her with some stuff like when YouTube was coming for her channel, I was writing letters for her. And it's a sense of loyalty to her. And I'm a loyal person. And like I said, she predates y'all and she actually apologized for me getting doxxed by somebody that was in our little circle of social media friends with B Zilla was a part of. You know what I'm saying? Me and her had fell out actually before that. So when it was time for the pull-ups to have exposure and that went left with her, I really was like, it was like shell shock. Like I didn't even really pay attention to what she said. And we do know that them and the new black media and all that did not really support this shit. And she was critiquing. That's what she does. She sits back and critique. And I don't I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I don't hate her. I actually a lot. She was been nice to me for years and years before I even came to Twitter. I only got a Twitter account because of her. So you know what I'm saying, and I
So
got
so
people that I got
so
people that tweet. Hold on, I got people that that tweet me back, that retweet my stuff and I retweet this stuff that's not tried. That's not that 3 days before. So I mean, I'm saying so it's like I'm supposed to cut off every. That's see, I don't move like that. Just like how Saint Kofi move, I don't cut off everybody that I was fucking with for new people because I think they better or something. Like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all have a problem with her, that's y'all individual problem because we do the individual problem thing. And like you said, that's cool. You unfollow, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, everybody know my timeline. I tweet, I'll sprinkle her shit in because she be having some good shit. Oh yeah, shout out to me. I'm the one that showed her how to do TikTok videos. See, we had a working relationship on this shit, and you know, and we had different opinions and shit. That's her second TikTok. When she was when me and her before Try, before Twitter Spaces, she had got a TikTok channel that got swapped, and now she got one back to like 3 something million. followers.
Hey,
And
can I
yeah,
respond? Cause
yeah.
my
So
phone
I'm
getting
just
ready.
trying to tell
Yeah.
you. Yeah, so I'm gonna land right there. I'm gonna land right there. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm loyal to her. That what she said about the pull-ups and shit, I never really listened to it. I just heard it was something about what they said or how they did. So whatever the case may be, everybody, my pull-ups got shitted on. I got doxxed before. You know what I'm saying? All this, so all of this stuff about, with all these feelings of these old stuff. I'm just saying, let's go forward. You know what I'm saying? But you did have a question, so we want to address. So I'm gonna go ahead and land. So that's where I'm at with Queen Shakur. Last one. Me and her had a long relationship of being working with each other on empowerment. We had a fallout before the pull-ups, rectified the things, and then she did the video for us, and then she commented on that, so she felt like she was a part of it. Oh yeah, another thing, she also produced a video for me when we had that school shooting here and covered it and stopped them from painting it as a mass shooting. So that's what I'm saying. I be involved in work. So now that's everything with Queen Shakur. So
All right, so it sounds like you putting personal affiliations above the lineage because when you just said that the issues that we have with her is individual, it's not individual issues. She disrespected the efforts of all the people that went out there and stumped. She went up there and she got on her video and agreed and aligned herself with the white people that wrote the propaganda in the news or whatever. So it just seems like we've been combating this Pan Africanism, and it just seems like a back door for you to say, well, she helped me with this and that and this and that, so I'm gonna keep her around. Nah, that's a back door right there. Like, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how long niggas grew up around Pan Africans with niggas got Pan Africans in their family, all that type of shit. But once niggas denounced their ideology and pushed away from it, it should have stayed that way. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like you just stated yourself, you chose your personal affiliation with her over the lineage and over the bloodline, because those efforts that we all went out and stomped for, that was for the entire lineage and the entire bloodline. It wasn't. I don't know that woman individually. Never had a conversation with her individually. So this is not an individual grievance with Queen Amadai Shakur. It just seems like my grievance is with you because of the disloyalty that I see come from what and the hypocritical behavior, because from you and Immortal, but I'll speak to Immortal on another time because he's not in the space. But it's very hypocritical the way y'all going at Sankofa so hard, but you yourself and Sankofa denounced that Uhuru affiliation, and you yourself, you won't even denounce the woman that disrespected niggas that went outside, bro. That went outside for the lineage and stood on business. You won't even denounce it just because she helped you make a TikTok video or helped you with some other shit.
she
Man,
didn't
that's some
make. She
flawless
didn't
to
help
me.
me. I helped her. I helped her. She didn't help me. I'm telling you, I helped her. So now it ain't like she was above me or anything like that. So this is good discussion. This is good discussion. So if anybody thinks I'm a hypocrite, they're entitled to their opinion. If we playing tribe jockey shit and want to try to do this and that, and I'm trying to tell y'all that's what he's doing, and y'all think that I got all of this support and admiration and loyalty just because I won't
Man,
block a
I don't
bitch.
listen. I'm not talking about Sankofa. It ain't this ain't what I'm talking to you about. Ain't about Sankofa, bro. It's about you and the way you been moving since the pull-ups. Like, I'm talking about you specifically, conscious. I'm talking about how you been moving. I'm addressing that. I ain't worried about Sankofa. Sankofa, a grown ass man, he can come address you himself. I'm talking about the Queen
Okay,
Amadai
so let's
support
talk
shit, bro.
about me. Okay, so now, okay, I won't block Queen Amadai Shakur, and I won't stop retweeting stuff she do that I like that maybe on a different subject, because me and her was working on the back shit that she said, anti-back shit. So now that I won't do that, now what?
I
I'm a
mean, you're a
hypocrite.
flaw.
I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite.
I'm
I,
letting you know. You said
I'm a hypocrite. Okay, okay, okay. I'm a hypocrite. Y'all got hypocrites running rooms every day. Like, come on, man. So that's what I'm saying. This going at the people at the work doing the work shit is some bullshit. And you trying to say that I'm not loyal because she and I've been acting funny. You telling me I've been acting funny and I'm the one to put the shit together. And I know, man, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. That's some weird shit, man. And I don't care if I get blocked or nothing like that, man. And let's talk about me. Let's talk about me. So you telling me what a grown man's supposed to do? You trying to tell me how I'm supposed to perceive when she made a statement when she didn't went back on all kinds of statements. People evolve. No, I didn't stand on her neck and say, "Why you say that?" Like that's what this what everything with this pull up has been. It came through her. Every negative energy I've had been having dealing with just because of her. From getting doxxed, from getting doxxed and everybody talking about niggas teaching shit. From that all the way to I make a video that's still on the pullup.com website, and people wanted it pulled, and people started blocking me before the pull up, before I buy so I and made me waste money that I paid for out of my pocket that wasn't fundraising money. So sitting here trying to say or paint me as a hypocrite, like trying to knock down my status where people shouldn't listen to me by painting me as this and that, and I'm telling you what it is, that's your opinion. That's your emotional opinion. That's not that I stomped and she didn't do nothing to stop me. She didn't tell me or call me to stop. And like I said, she's a commentator. She's a journalist. And like I said, she has been wrong before. What is she, God now? She definitely ain't my God. So you not finna try to use her to cook me, bro. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. You can't cook me like that. Oh, you cool with her, but this little peon ass nigga that ran up and trying to say that I'm doing the same thing. I'm a hypocrite to him because she has said some Pan African shit or whatever like that on the pull-ups, and now I'm supposed to have a bully pulpit, and now I'm supposed to act a certain way. That's how you feel, and if everybody else feels like that, they cool. They can do that. See, I don't need to stand with nobody. It's in my fucking name. I'm out. I don't outlaw y'all do not. Y'all thinking it's outside of my shit. I don't know how y'all think because I don't think like that. So you want to sit here and try to act like she did this and she did that, and you a traitor to the lineage. I'm not a traitor to my lineage. I know who my lineage is. I know who my 16 great uncles and I know my 8 aunties. I know who that is. And they ain't talking none of this goofy ass shit y'all talking about. As a matter of fact, they ain't even talking about this shit. I'm getting knocked from my own family. Why you going out there doing that? Somebody gonna shoot you when you come out of that meeting if they hurt all that shit. That's the shit I'm dealing with when we talking about some, oh, I'm Diane Shakur. She saying this and you didn't block her. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna bully me into shit. So trying to come at me with that, I know I'm getting hot, but trying to put me on trial in my own space. Good try. Nope. Not gonna happen. Nope. Not gonna happen. You said what you said. You can't come back. I let you rebut. It's over with. I got debate skills too, bro. You know, nope. It ain't nothing. So now going forward, how you feel, however you feel about me, I don't feel no type of way about you. Bad at all. I think you're a great guy. I think you got great scholarship. You know what I'm saying? But you can't hold my feet to the fire on that particular thing. You can't do that because she made a statement. All these pull-ups, y'all still missing it. All these pull-ups was a decentralized effort. She spoke on what happened down there. People spoke on what happened up here and didn't come to my aid. See, y'all be killing me with this double standard shit. How do before I get home from my pull-up, you know who that organized it with me start calling me a thief. And then she jump out the window and then get mad because I didn't jump out with her. And now we talking about this shit 8 months later. Like, really? They say I'm bringing it all out because we can't just go focus in on one thing and try to use this one thing. No, we got to look at the whole fucking picture. Not going to focus in on one statement by one person and try to get personal with me, but then make it a whole thing with everybody else. No. not lasering in like that. Like that's just, you said that was your stance. That's how you felt, and that's cool. That's cool. And if you think that I'm a traitor to the lineage, or I can't hold somebody accountable, somebody else that I've dealt with personally accountable, because I'm choose. So we choosing friends now. So I can't choose my friends now. It's like that. I'm saying, like, the fuck. I chose not to trust a nigga that just said he was gonna beat me down into the ground. And then I chose to go ahead and just not really get on. And she older than me, not really get on Queen Shakur, and not really try to come at her and keep a cordial relationship. Like, I really don't. I watch her channel. Like I said, I don't even really go on her channel no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the, like I said, people that was following me and tweeting me before the tribe still tweet me and follow me from dealing with her, because they know and respect me and know the work I did over there with her. So about standing for business, I'm standing before it, whether you think I am or not. I know where I'm going Saturday, and I know what I'm going to say Saturday. And whether you believe that I'm getting backdoored by her and she gonna come in and wreck me some type of way, like I'm not standing on my six, watching my six, then if that's the spirit you coming in, I appreciate that. And I'm gonna keep my eye on that. You know what I'm saying? But no, this ain't, you ain't finna cook me in my room. You ain't finna try to, cause see, I know the power. I'm a whole lot of things. I know these words, algorithms, spirits, energies. I can have a whole metaphysical space, but y'all niggas ain't gonna pay me to do that, and I get paid to do more shit, so I don't got time to go into this. But no, that was it. Last one. I'm not letting you come back with nothing. This not that's that I said what I said. You said we said. That's how men do it. If I know that I'm gonna be at an impasse and you're gonna be at an impasse, I don't want to talk about it no more, because it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse. Because you're not finna change and I'm not finna change. Now, if you wanna be in another space and say something else about me, or open up a space to do that shit, that's on you. I won't come in there. Like I said what I said. We got too much. We ain't got enough patriarchal energy running around here. I know I had 3 generations on my side: my daddy, my daddy's daddy, and his daddy's daddy, and my mama on both sides. And I know how shit work. I'm not finna keep going around in circles about certain things, because if I'm gonna do it my way, I'm gonna do it my way, and I'm gonna do it my way. And if it don't work, I pay the consequences. And if it work, everybody reap the benefits. That's how it works. So what's up, Gumbo? Lunchtime getting a little heated. So that's it. That's all with Ahmad Shakur. You said you had a problem with it before. We never really hashed it out. We hashed it out. You said that I'm trying to move it away or something like that, and I can't say nothing about Saint Kofa because she Pan African. So because you got a Pan African friend too. Okay, it's childish. Y'all, I know what I did for St. Kofa, and I know what I did for her. I got personal affiliations with both of them, and I chose to back away from him. And I didn't choose to back away from Queen Shakur when she said something that I didn't necessarily agree with 100%. I didn't troll her. I didn't block her. I didn't make a space on her. I didn't do any of that immature fuck shit. No, I didn't. Nope. No, because I'm different. I'm just different. So, all right, Gumbo, hold on. You got him. You got the mic. You got the mic. Like I said, I'm not. People think I should let people respond. I don't argue with niggas over shit I don't really care about. I don't care about how you feel about my motherfucking relationship with Queen Shakur. And if you want to pay me as a brush, do that. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Hey, that's it. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So, and so trying to discredit us, like you, because that's the same Kofa method where he trying to act like somebody who ain't really about it because of what they doing. Well, some things are apparently problematic, and then sometimes people can, and also y'all don't know shit about grace too. Like we in this movement with the most traumatizing movement. Didn't I just tell y'all that organizing that pull-ups fucked up a lot of relationships, and this work hard as fuck, and people still feel certain type of ways behind this shit, and ain't gonna never change, and ain't gonna never come off that shit. So you might be like that last one. You might not want to ever come off your feeling like that. And everybody in this room heard it and it's recorded. So you don't gotta say nothing because I know what you're gonna say. You ain't finna say, "Oh, my bad, conscience, I got you wrong." No, you finna double down on your shit and say words that I say spells that I don't want coming out your mouth, like hypocrite and shit. Nah, we ain't spelling like that. I spell well. I know etymology and contextology. And that ain't nigga babble. Go Google all them fucking words. So, you know what I'm saying? At lunchtime, shit, the motherfucker, hey, go to a different table. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't, like I said, I'm not finna, because the way people look at me and all this stuff like that, what one person says does matter sometimes. How one person feels does matter sometimes. We see that right now because we consistently getting called thieves and shit when motherfuckers then consistently did nothing but give. That's all motherfuckers did was give. Motherfuckers was giving people shit. Still to this day, giving people around and shit on it. Like that's the thing. And then, like I said, if and if a person, like I said, if like I said, people have the opportunity to like people, like and support, and all these levels to shit, liking somebody, supporting somebody, what you do, what they do for you, all this shit. Like you gotta be mature. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not into this combative thing and the back and forth thing, all of that shit. Like you said, I ain't really been holding spaces. The last space I had was the one when I was talking about last month's reparations meeting. Like I said, this is kind of like a prequel to that. This space been going on for a minute. I'm about to shut it down because, like I said, it's recorded, and I ain't about all having a whole bunch of people in here, and I just want the message to get out. Now I got a lot of grievances too. While people saying who people don't support and shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get a lot of Twitter support or retweets when I was on the ground campaigning, and then people didn't like the person that I was campaigning for. Well, she didn't win, but oh well, because it's about power. Y'all don't be knowing about power. Y'all don't be reading it or understand it fully or experienced it or been in positions or proximity to it or something. And I'm not talking down to anyone. I'm just saying certain things you have to be done certain ways, and it ain't but without compromising yourself. And I don't believe um retweeting Queen Shakur or um or not blocking her or not trying to roast or vet her is a making me hypocritical to the lineage, especially when it deals with Sankofa. I don't believe that. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, some people come around. Some people come around to be a disturbance. You know what I'm saying? And then also you got to know, like I said, people are journalists. She broke for the New Black Media around the same time y'all did too. That's what little do y'all know. She don't claim that she don't use that hashtag or nothing like that. And she was one of the biggest motherfucking first people to start going at Tariq. Like I see more commonalities than things against. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to win. I see, everybody know you don't agree with people 100% of the time. Anybody that agree with you 100% of the time is an ass kisser. And me wanting power, I don't want no ass kissers around me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the conflict can be good. A lot of people don't be understanding that. And then sometimes, people that continually keep up conflict, but they not really changing, or it's always the same conflict. That's when damn, I didn't know I had the mute on still. That the same conflict keep. Then you have to identify problem. Damn, Gumbo, can you come on? I started had it on mute, and I gave you my. I was tripping.
God damn, nigga, shit.
Yeah, man, I'm tripping. I ain't had a space in a while, but what's up, man? It's lunchtime in high school. You see what's been talking about. You know what I'm saying? I let everybody speak. If people feel a certain type of way about how I run my room, it's been a while since y'all been in my room. So what's going on, Gumbo?
Conscious, bro. You violating, bro. You asking people to express their grievance, man. And niggas trying to have a conversation, and you mute the nigga down, bro, and don't let the nigga clarify what he was saying. He was trying to make a point, trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? If you having a conversation, you kind of have a back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying? That was just like, hey, I get how you do shit, but that wasn't cool right there, bro. That's all I wanted to come up here and say, man.
I feel that. I feel that. I'm kind of got rabbit ears and shit right now, and I'm not really trusting everybody, even some people that may be coming in good intentions. That's real talk. Cause this is a serious game. People can try to paint pictures just by asking questions. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of how the shit go for real. So yeah, I just didn't really, I really, cause I really just didn't feel like I probably should have let him clarify. Yeah, I admit that. I'll take that. But like I said, I just wanted to make sure because I'm a little ADHD myself. So when I hear certain things, I be wanting to make sure I get my full energy, full understanding of what I say, especially when I think I understand what you coming from. You know what I'm saying? And like to say, not to say people was wrong or nothing like that. I couldn't say that he was wrong for feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? So
I know he was trying, nigga was trying to go back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying. That was just, man.
yeah, because that's something that's been sitting out there for me too, that everybody wanted to talk about. And there's certain context that didn't really come out. Like I said, to tell her like it's real, like I said, okay, now what would have been better? See, this is the way I think. But that school shooting that happened here, Third Coast was in here when the space I had. And when I talked about that, me and Immortal, that school shooting we had here last year was a cold setup. You know what I'm saying? The kids was running out the room, out the school saying a white dude did it and everything. They was trying to make it a Sandy Hook thing. We know they got gun violence out here, right? So if I had to burn my bridges with her because she said something about the Texas pull up or she sided with that, I wouldn't have been able to get her to expose a lie that ultimately got exposed and ultimately kept them from painting us as Black American mass shooters. That's real shit. So she was Pan African. Okay, so she Pan African, but she just stood on some Black American business. So what do I do with that? I'm supposed, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm human. I'm regular. Like so. If I had I feel like the greater good was accomplished there. So I know people characters, and like I said, when a person come to you apologetic to, like she did to me, because she knew I was wrong when I got doxxed by somebody that we had personal conversations and communications with for a long time, that had the ability to do that. Because up until then, nobody could know what I looked like or anything unless I allowed it. And I allowed it out. Then that crack in my arm is still showing to this day. You know what I'm saying? So she came, and then like I said, she came to me apologetic about getting doxxed by our own people. This getting doxxed things getting interesting, ain't it? We doxing the fuck out of each other, and that's what this whole thing is about. Niggas doxing each other from Tariq to everybody, all this doxing shit. Sir Major bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? So she apologized for the shit, and then she did a solid by getting like you can go to her channel today. That the video with Kiana, Miss Fly Girl, me, Marcus, and Chef. That motherfucker got like like it got a lot of views. I last time it had like 10,000 views the first day, and then all kind of comments to everybody that didn't know about it and shit. So if she did something bad, then she did something good, then she did something bad. Did she take away from the good she did by saying something bad? See, I think I weigh out shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just let her be. I know her lineage and shit. I know personal shit about her. I know she Black American. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe she's still, and she, like I said, she older. It's harder to catch up. Some of them catch up slower. Some of them can adapt. Some of them never adapt. But it's the more good versus evil type of situation. So, you know. So yeah, I did. I probably I apologize. I did violate last one, but I mean, like I said, I did have. It's been a while since I had spaces and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm finna probably shut this down. I'm trying to see. Hold on, something. Damn it. Oh shit. But yeah, I probably did. I probably could have let him go back and forth with me a little bit more. I got short paces, so and then I've been tripping. So, but yeah, I appreciate Gumbo for spin. Let's see, that's a family discussion. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, it ain't no hard feelings or nothing like that. And like I say, if anybody don't like the way I say, if last one raised something in you that make you feel differently about me, with his same questions, because that's the way he felt. If that's a family thing and that's the way everybody feels, then I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, niggas is out here stomping for real, for real. Like, man, this Twitter shit is cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I know how to be grateful and had gratitude. And I ain't gonna even lie. I was not on really thinking that we could get reparations done. Then when I found out they had this shit going and motherfuckers been going in California, they don't talk about this shit nowhere. And even me being in social media on YouTube, they still wasn't talking about it. And I was like on there on all all that what. And so when I get here and I'm like, whoa, it's energy. People really trying to get that money. Like damn. So I'm grateful for like Mel and Booby and everybody that I met, KD, everybody that would galvanize with and to go outside and even push it forward. Everybody, Chef, everybody, yeah, everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why so if anybody think that everybody's entitled to their own feelings and opinions about specific people. It's just our own coldness of how we going about it. That's what I'm raising up. I believe I can say that. And if you think I'm being a hypocrite for coming to St. Kofa and y'all think he the best thing since sliced bread, okay. I'm rooting for him then. If y'all think I got him fucked up, then that's me. Just like I kind of think last one got her messed up a little bit, but that's cool. So, but until I see more, like I got the right to reserve judgment too. Like I like to sit back and watch people too and see if they change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people change. Sometimes people stay the same. Sometimes you need to change, and you say, "Oh, I had them fucked up." Yep, yep. So, yeah. So I don't know, man. I was, like I said, I was kind of a little waiting for somebody to try to. So I may, like I said, I jumped to the conclusion, but at the end of the day, I still feel how I feel. I will support who I support that I feel is uncle. I feel that I had the right to gatekeep. I feel like I got the lineage to gatekeep. I feel like I got the understanding of what we're trying to do to gatekeep. And if I let someone in or I trust someone that I think is cool, then that at the end of the day, just like in the real world, you bring somebody to the family that do some shit, yeah, you're responsible. So y'all just saw that, and the last time I got here responsible for bringing somebody to the family that someone felt a type of way, or maybe more than one people felt a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Oh, lunch. We get the lunch table still going. What's going on, Immortal? Yeah, I'm just chopping up the lunch table, man. You know, I just recorded. I think I had this space on for a little more than an hour. Um, Me and last one had discussion about Queen Shakur and my affiliation with her, and of course, Sankofa, and a lot of other things. And I was just trying to, and also giving everybody a prequel to I'm gonna be to Saturday. What I'm gonna be, I'm not telling y'all exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm just telling you, I'm making sure lineage base is gonna be discussed. That's all I'm gonna say, and so that's it. And it's been an interesting couple, and I was talked about everything, man. So what's going on, Immortal? You got the mic, unless you still busy.
Yo, what's up? What's up, man?
Yeah.
Damn, I was busy, or else I would have came in. I'm just now noticing you had a space open, man. I'm just trying to see what the gist of it is, and was any resolution? Sound like come to some resolutions. I don't know what's popping with it.
Oh, well, like I said, I really just, what I'm saying, just talking, and yeah, I think we had a little resolution. Me and last one had a little talk, and I did kind of mute him down, but uh, you know, hey, I'm rusty on this space shit. I ain't had space rules in a while. I've just been listening mostly. I was talking, but I ain't really been running space, and I probably should be more amicable. But at the end of the day, we talked about Queen Shakur and how she kind of got on some bullshit with the pull-ups, but I was telling my right to reserve judgment to feel certain type of way, and
I feel that because, and even though I told you my feelings about her or whatever. I ain't gonna go into it now, but I told you my feelings about her. But you know what she didn't do? As far as I know, threaten nobody's families and all that. Straight up and down, something gonna happen to your family. She didn't do that. And so, if you still cool with her, whatever the case may be, like you say, you got the right to reserve judgment to whoever. And I send out, and I respect people's right to reserve judgment for Sankofa. And people need to respect the fact that I don't respect that motherfucker threatening me. And people need to respect the fact that I don't respect people who fuck with people who threaten me. I never did nothing to him. Never did nothing to that man to be threatened. And why should I let little Rudy Poop threaten me and don't do nothing about it? Don't say nothing about it. Why should I do that? All the rest of the little Rudy Poops in here do it if I live like that. So, everybody who mad, because I'm gonna stay on this top and I'm gonna stay exposing this dude. Every time I look into this dude, it's more, it's more, it's more. Niggas want to play blind and deaf and dumb. But that's cool. I don't have a problem with that either because he's gonna handle that. Sure as they hang in with him, sure as he gonna do just like Sir Major do. That's just like Sir Major. As far as I'm concerned, ain't no difference between him and Sir Major. you know. So uh, it's up and it's stuck with that, and everybody think they're gonna take up for him against me and all that kind of weird shit. On the 1 minute, oh, that's between y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Ah, that's between y'all. Then when I start going in on niggas, everybody got something to say. He running up behind women and real niggas running up behind them. I don't get it. So, but that's up and that's stuck. You know, nigga said, what he gonna do to me and my family? This is what it is. You know, fortunately, we ain't in the same state, or else the shit probably would have came to a head in a much more unproductive way. But as it stands, I'm just gonna show you who the nigga is and keep doing it And I am who what you if, as far as I go for what you see is what you get. You know, I don't got all this uh, 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 secret background. I don't talk to people about my background. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna tarry long. I done said I'm gonna start making my shit short. Had to get short with these niggas. Oh, another thing, another thing. Before I get off of it, when he came on talking about something gonna happen to me, my parents, my children, my grandchildren. It didn't have shit to do with no work. Nothing to do with no work. Got nothing to do with reparations. When he threatened me like that, got nothing to do with nothing. To do with uplifting the people. So I don't want to hear it. This is what I do when I expose this little chunk. That's just to, put this resume on out there. So so those that do have discernment, and do have problem solving skills, and those that do have uh, discernment, problem solving skills, and what's the other one? It's another one they need. But in any case, that's what I'm gonna do. But then when I do it, we got work to do. We should have said you had work to do when a nigga was threatening me. You should have told him that. Say, hey, wait a minute, don't be just threatening people. We got work to do. Nah, we don't condone with that. And if you're gonna be like that, we can't rock with you because we got work to do. Don't come to me after I respond to stuff like that. Talking about now it's all about the work. You got life fucked up. You got me fucked up. So anyway, yeah, that's what I had to say about that. I'm cool when I'm going in on second. Don't come and talk to me about no work. You don't care about no work. You don't care about the work that we do here in St. Louis. You don't. So don't get in my face fronting like you do. Those of you who this message, they know who it's for. This ain't just for any and everybody. The people who it fit, put the shoe on and wear it. Oh, no, we got work to do. No, tell him that. I don't go around threatening people because I just feel like it's civic duty and there's no need for all that to be threatening people for what? This ain't gang banging in the streets. What do I got to threaten somebody for? But he felt it was necessary. Why? Because I blocked you and did a laugh emoji. Then I noticed when I start going in, cooking, exposing stuff, showing, I know y'all ain't paying no attention. Don't pay no attention. He gonna teach you better than I can tell. He gonna show you better than I can tell you. And I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. He gonna show you better than I can tell you.
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to say real quick. See, that's where kind of why I got to the lunchtime thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's turning into high school and people are jockeying for positions, and then some people are playing on the college level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna keep doing, like you said, threatening somebody, man. Like, what do you complain to college about saying he gonna beat us down ideology? That's what he probably wanted to say. But I know what I put on my timeline. He said he want to beat us to the ground like the NOI. He gonna beat us to the goddamn ground. So, I'm supposed to I'm supposed to be um nice to somebody like that.
I guess we supposed to bend over for this nigga like some people do. I guess we supposed to let him just have his way like some people do. Guess that's what we supposed to do, right? Obviously not, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, and so then some people. Hold on. Last one had a question, and before it'll be recorded, you can see he said, it seemed a little hypocritical for me to still be cool with Queen Shakur, like you said, but she ain't talked that reckless to me. Me
It
and her,
seems hypocritical. It seems hypocritical for people to stay cool with me and still cool with Sankofa after he threatened me. It seems hypocritical for anybody to say anything to me about anything I say about Sankofa after he threatened me. Oh, it's hypocritical shit running wild. It's hypocritical shit running wild. But I don't think that's hypocritical. It was a personality conflict. The shit was fucked up. Now, what a problem I had with her is about the second video she did. The first one was cool. The second one was, fugazi. That's fugazi as hell. But I'm glad they're both up there so that people can make their own decisions. I'm
But
glad that both
that's
of
another.
them are
I didn't
the
run
one.
her. I didn't run her down. We was on vibe with each other.
Yeah, but I'm glad that the one that what we was getting all praise and accolades, you and everybody else who was in that interview getting praise and accolades, over 1,000 comments in support of the pull-ups based on what Chef said, based on what everybody who was in that thing said, who was in that interview. You, I think Kiana was in it, a couple of other people. Sorry for not mentioning your name right now. A couple other
Like,
people, Mike, Evan Cole, if I got that right. A few other, niggas went in there and showed up and showed out on the interview. Now it wasn't nothing but sour grapes and bullshit. What was the video she did later? But I'm glad both of them are up. That way you can make a decision about the people in the interview and the interviewer. Who's wishy washy? Who's flip floppy? Who stands on their square? Who don't? Make it his own decision. But I don't see how. It's a lot of people around here kind of self righteous. You can't really talk about Ahmadiyya Shakur and you cuddled up with ops. You cuddled up with him. It's showing you. It's showing you. When he get ready, he'll go put on his little pan outfit in his avatar. Showing you. A nigga name still Exo Sankofa. African none of motherfucker. Showing you that you're too stupid to realize who he is. Showing you that you he above your pay grade. He shows you. And all he got to do is whine a little bit like a little girl, act like somebody doing something to him, whine like a little girl, niggas coddle him like he's a 6-year-old girl. Let that man stand out here in the paint. Let that man come in the room with me and get a co-host and get his issue off or whatever else. Whatever else. But all that, now it's time to make peace. Don't grab me. Somebody swing on me. Don't grab me. Grab them. Don't grab me. Grab them. So as you can see, me and Constance, we disagree about different things, but we keep it 100 with each other. That's all anybody got to do. Yeah, and I don't respect all the threats, and I don't respect all the cover he's getting. Certain people, I hadn't said nothing about. As soon as I start going in on Sankofa, I hear my name out their mouth, yammering. Yeah.
Right.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm talking to some goofies, trying to tell them what it is, man. But anyway, you feel me, man? Conscious. You already know we done rap. I'm not for all that dumb shit. Civic duty. That's what it is. You got your boy, his in a bunch, talking about what he gonna do to me. Oh, something gonna happen. I'm so mad ain't nothing happened. I'm getting every since he said that, and ain't nothing happened. Every day that go by and nothing happened, it pisses me off even worse. And then I go and I look at something to find out. I wish I could remember the dude's name you kept adding when you was doing your little HIV condom advocacy.
hold on, I know his name.
What's his name?
Cleo Mangvilla. Dude, forehead, like I'm talking about nigga motherfucking forehead way back. Like he like his boyfriend used to have like the forehead shit. The nigga shit way back. Cleo Mangala. Yeah.
I'll go on my
Yeah.
phone, start putting all that. Okay, I'm not mad at nobody. If you want to do HIV awareness, I mean, that ain't mine, lane where I do advocacy, but I'm not mad at those that do. And I'm not mad at want to make sure
You done
Putting
went
that shit on them.
you done went
And you
into the
know a
man.
lot of these niggas is getting it from these tethers. Y'all you're fucking these tethers and you're bringing that shit back to the family. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you get your prophylactics. Go ahead and make sure you get all of that. But what was funny to me is he kept atting that dude. He kept atting that dude. Why you keep atting that man? And what's his name again, Conscious?
Julio Mangala. I ain't even cared enough to go on the nigga page to see
Hey,
what he's about.
well, he was recently on Roland Martin. So he clicked in with Roland Martin and that type of crowd, the Democratic kind of shield crowd. But it was just wild to me that particular account of his, under his, chosen name, in Kashama, which is what, Filipino? That's a Filipino word, in Kashama. And then the last name, that's African word. And it's not a bad. The meaning of the of Sankofa is nothing wrong with the meaning of it. But I just noticed is, that's that's where you at with it. That's y'all man. Don't come to me trying to take up for that fuck boy, please. You need to go tell that motherfucker to make it known that he gonna go on about his motherfucking business. And I know listen, y'all. I know he's a fuck boy. I know he's a Rudy Poo. I know he ain't gonna kill nothing, let nothing die. But if I let him get away with it, all you Rudy Poops, all the Rudy Poops, here y'all come. So I'm showing you better than I can tell you how I act when people want to mistreat me and talk about how they gonna mistreat my family too. Well, let's see about it then. Let's see about it. So that's where I'm at with it, man. You know, every time I get into it, every time I say want to get ready to say something to do, he run behind a skirt. So
Hey, so I'm about to go ahead and shut this down in a minute because this recording, people's attention spans be short, but we did have some little bit of clarity, and it's gonna come in time slowly as people say things. More and more people are feeling comfortable about stepping up and talking. I want to hear some of the people that really don't talk as much ask some of the questions as usual. You know what I'm saying? Why does this person feel to start coming into the family with the bullshit? Well, the family already had a hard time, and we already knew how hard it was to organize the pull-ups and everything that went through was sat right there front seat for the shit. And then you're gonna continue to add drama in the middle of advocacy when we didn't have me personally. I've had a 2-year plan. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on this shit since Biden got elected. I've been trying to figure out ways to be effective. And bro, lo and behold, reparations has picked up steam. Lo and behold, they got a commission in my city. Lo and behold, they let me speak. That my eyes on the prize. So when this dude comes in here and tries to agitate that shit, and also a pattern has been recognized. He started on this time last month, right before,
yep.
he's doing it again, and it's like 5 days out, he starts rearing up. Like he talking to them, like he want to do something to get me whacked, maybe so that my page can't broadcast the next one or whatever. But every time, like a cycle of the moon or a female's period, he comes on and he about this important work for the lineage. Why people say that my lineage, me starting for the lineage, might be a little questionable because of who I might be cool with, or I can't gatekeep because of who I'm cool with. Like all of these wrecking files and trying to tell people what they should be doing, that be the fucking problem. Everybody
That should,
about what everybody else doing.
that should be killing me. How the fuck is gonna tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing at any given time? That shit crazy, man. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it, man.
We
But
can get
all that running interference for little dude, it's not gonna work. All that running interference, all these skirts running interference ain't gonna work. He said what he said. You need to grab him and let him know that that's not what you do. If it's about the work, that's not what you do. I told niggas all last year when we was all in them spaces, I say, look, this is about civic duties. It ain't about all that other shit. So leave the violence. Don't talk violence. When you hear somebody going in, start talking violence, cut that shit off. Because that's how you ruin the work. Niggas can disagree. Just fucking disagree. You don't like me? You don't like what I'm saying? Good. Just disagree with a nigga. But when you start threatening a motherfucker, nah. And it's so much what I ain't even gonna say. But I ain't even. I'm being nice. I'm going easy on y'all boy. I'm going easy on your boy because there's a whole lot of weird shit about him. When I get to looking up who these white folks was, he was hugged up under. Go look up what his name again that he kept atting in all his
Cleo.
HIV.
Yeah. I'm looking for somebody. I'm looking for a Pan African to show up Saturday too. Ooh, if a Pan African yeah, if a Pan African come to Walnut Park, that's gonna be really interesting.
Come over in Walnut Park and you already know what it is. This ain't the other. This ain't Walnut Park. Is not the ward where the Pans got alderman and they little stuff that they do. I ain't mad at they little. I'm not mad at they little farmers market. I ain't mad at that. Bringing fresh produce, promoting Pan. I ain't mad at your produce. I just don't like your flags and your ideologies and shit. And it don't be nothing but tethers over there. But our ward ain't that ward. So you come over here with that shit and tell me what you gonna do to a motherfucker. You better not talk about it. You better do it. Talking about something gonna happen. It better just happen. You better not be over here talking about it. You better do it. Cause I'm mad. I ain't shit happened to a nigga for real. Motherfucker stole my plates off my car. Right after you got through talking shit, something that never happened to me in this hood or in over since '07, since I've been over here.
Man, that shit don't never happen, man. Motherfuckers don't. They steal the stickers or anything.
A lot of shit been going on. I never had a motherfucker come in my yard and start letting off. Motherfuckers was in the New Year's Eve space. I had my thing. I got low and had my thing in my hands. Like motherfucker, come through this door. If a bullet hit my shit, I'm finna start shooting. They was right outside, like 5 of them. But me, I was the only one in the building that night. Oh,
You still here? Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up, so I don't be too long.
all right,
I got,
real quick.
I got.
Well, then I'm gonna land it there. I ain't got to go into all that. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm saying this is real. We got this is like I said, this is lunchtime, first period, clown class. What the who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I said what I said, and I just trying to say people that's about to work. Let's stop going at each other. Let's stop that. Stop, y'all. That's why I said in that one tweet, everybody go into their rooms or whatever.
especially
Go just
especially me, especially me. Coming to me with that fuck shit, coming to me with these threats. It's on, nigga. Coming to them threatening. What kind of weak ass motherfucker go around threatening? And you niggas standing next to him talking about you ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, shut the fuck up then. If anybody that ain't got nothing to do with it, shut the fuck up. That's how I feel.
oh then get mad at you because and bring you into it just because you don't whatever. Like that's his whole beef with me. Why he threw me in here and I caught it straight because I get he projecting his LGBTQ Pan African minister propaganda and agitation views onto me when he was a whole advocate with the tethers.
Hey, it's stepping with trans. Your man's be stepping with trans on some pants. Go ask your man's Did he ever get blindfolded and took into an undisclosed location? And when he got there, what the fuck did he see? Don't
Yeah,
don't,
see, I
don't
could
tell him conscious. Don't tell him conscious. Tell him I'm telling him go ask him. Have he ever been blindfolded by these pans and took into an undisclosed location? And then when he got to the location, what did he see? Another little
let's
line.
talk. Yeah, let's talk about that. Like, if we're gonna talk about beating people ideologies down, like we the NOI, like these two little dudes that's supposed to be so dusty and all this shit. Nah, I'm a grandfather. I ain't an uncle. I'm a grandfather. And my grandbabies need their fucking check.
And all that boule bullshit talk. Who Dusty? You the motherfucker that said Dusty is the dusty motherfucker. If you ain't bought your if you didn't go out, if your mama don't own a house, you dusty, nigga. You dusty. If you never helped your mom get one if she didn't already have one, you dusty. You dusty as fuck. If you ain't out here helping other black people own homes, you're dusty. You're dusty as fuck. If you ain't standing on business and you got some kids or some nephews or something, some nieces that you're looking out for, some children in the community that you're looking out for, something for the future, you're dusty as hell. I got priceless shit. I like that meme you gave out. You ain't rich until you got something that's priceless. I got priceless shit that nobody got enough money, to buy from me. And I'm cool with that. Come on, Dusty. You niggas, them niggas just like that dude who bought that little burger and took it around to the homeless dude and ate it in his face. That's your spirit. Run around talking about who's Dusty. And I'll say it again. I've said it before in another space, but I'll say it again. I wouldn't pull up with nobody that looked like no crackhead. I wouldn't. You talking about, oh, I'm finna show up with you. I'm finna pull up with you. And then I see you and I think you look like a crackhead. I'm gonna leave your ass. I'm gonna be like, hey man, look, I'll be right back and I'm gone. What happened to you? Hey man, something came up. I can't even fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. Something came up, man. I'll leave your ass standing right where the fuck you at. You coming around me looking like a fucking crackhead, thinking talking about we finna do some work. So that's how I handle that. So I don't know why anybody else would handle that any other way. So that's that on that. You know, niggas bold on this app. You heard me? Niggas bold on this app, boy. It's crazy. Boy. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, lunch almost over with on the West Coast. Let's see, it's 3:20 Eastern Standard Time, 2:20 Central Standard Time, 1:20 Mountain Standard Time, 12:20 Pacific Standard Time. My lunch period over with, man. I might have another one. I had a good space, and what I'm saying, I'll try to have some more space and be a little bit more generous with the microphone and not and be a little more understanding. I'm rusty and I got rabbit ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas don't know. Nigga gotta have my guys around me when I finish my speech Saturday. I gotta have them guys in the bushes and shit, and people sitting around looking, make sure nobody try to run up on
And
me
on
on no shit.
and on the rooftop and shit.
Right. Why I'm worried about a nigga talking about beating me down on Twitter space. Nigga, you dude. Man, go on with that, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. See y'all in the spaces. Thanks for coming here. I hope you don't galvanize with hate. You don't galvanize with hate. I said that. I wouldn't let me tweet that. You cannot galvanize by running around spreading and saying what people did a year ago, opening up dead wounds, and that's not how it goes. So we got feminine energy and we have masculine energy universally through the world, through the universe. And in this movement, we have masculine energies and feminine energies. And some people move in those energies and they can coexist and we can get the work done. But when you step out of a certain type of energy, but you walk around as another energy, that energy you walk around is gonna handle you. You know what I'm saying? So if you moving with the feminine energy and saying stuff, they will usually get a pass. because you're a woman and I understand women and I understand my mother, my grandmother, my daughter, and all that stuff like that. But you a man, then I'm gonna handle you as a man. I'm not gonna and I'm gonna keep it classy with my sisters. And I'm not gonna go at them, which people seem to think I do for some reason. But you're not finna gaslight me to oblivion. It's not happening. So y'all have a great day. To love your family, reparations to die. Reparations is my religion. Reparations, reparations, reparations. Let's do it. Get out at your meetings. Everybody like A-Dub. I'll make sure I tweet you out. Everybody got something going on. My .com gonna have my second statement along with my first statement because Twitter might yank people shit. See, I'm building shit just like the .coms. We building shit they can't take away from us, and that's how we gonna get to the reparations. I'll let you. Outlaw Media. Yee.